Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that was
Oh my.
nuts. That was fun.
So that is our exhibition match, our first and last. We're gonna be getting on to the, the official games now. We're gonna have, for today, we're gonna have Doki versus pndaMobby, and we're gonna have Rookie versus Bazi, and then Taka versus Basasasasasa, or Bass for short, really. So we're gonna have up first. We're gonna have Doki versus Panda. I can't wait for these to get back into the new set list. As much as I love the old set list, I just want to indulge myself into the new stuff now. So we're gonna have Doki and Panda. And one thing to note, we have, I think Panda is all the way down he's in the bottommost seed, and Doki, on the other hand,
It's like
is
mid-high?
yeah, just
Yeah, kind of
around
like
there.
mid-high.
We'll see what these two are able to come up with. We're going to take a look at their bands, as Doki will be the first. And already we got our first bands, Chaos and Mean It. The two hybrids already just done. And we're going to have Hava Nagila.
Every time I see hybrid bands, dude, it's just so interesting.
We're going to have Hava Nagila first, the Miserable 2 Dick Dale. Up first, the Strummy category. We'll see
I
what
think
these
this is
two will be
the
able to do.
third. I think it's the second time we've seen this be picked first.
Perhaps I can go by here just to check. But we're gonna have Hava Nagila first.
That is a long highway.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
a
my
long
god.
boy.
I am freaking out right now.
I feel
Jesus.
like I feel like I kind of have to be back here to commentate. I'm like, oh my god. Hey, I mean, sometimes you gotta change your perspective. I respect it. I respect people having their own unique spin on what's comfortable for them to read, which is what I enjoy so much about Clone Hero. You can make the game as comfortable as you want it to be.
And to fact check you on the Hava picks, this is the 8th time now that it's been picked so far.
Yeah, it's a pretty popular pick.
Of the Strum. Yeah, I love this song.
I know, yeah, it's catchy.
Picked as well. And other than that, we're gonna look at the score here. And really,
Panda getting some decent streaks here and there. I think it's just the transitioning out of the strumming that's kind of tripping Panda up. And Doki, just kind of, getting that star power. I think once Panda can get a hold of star power, that can kind of bring their score up a little bit. But just kind of struggling a little nonetheless. But
yeah, we're now nearing just a 100k deficit. We got Doki supporters in the chat right now, probably subs. Get some love out for Panda. We need to see the support from on both sides. And so far we got Doki with 50%, Panda with just a quarter, and just 95k that Doki is able to work with.
Oh, Panda's gonna get their first bit of star power, so let's see what they can do with it.
I think you're pretty much right on the end of Panda with most of these misses. Just can't really maintain a combo outside.
Oh, I respect the activation from Panda trying to get that star power overlap, but unfortunately it didn't quite pan out.
Yeah, just mainly because, like you said before, the transition out of the strummy bits are just too much, and that'll be it for the first song.
Very quick point for Doki, so that's gonna be 1-0 and only missing once. I swore I saw a lot more combo breaks, so maybe just a decent bit of overstrums from transitioning out of said strums.
It'll be first 1-0 over to Doki, as it'll be Panda's turn to pick. They'll have as many pits as they're able to get, as long as they're in a disadvantaged state. So we'll see what they're able to make off of this. Both of them banning hybrids, by the way. So the only ones that we have that they can work with is Meddling Whose Eyes and Curses. So that's what they're able to go with. So other than that, it's just gonna be, it might just be solo and strums for this match. We'll see what they'll be able to do. That didn't throw me off though. The highway length.
I mean, it is interesting though to see how different players read the game. So, I mean, if anything, it just gives a little bit of insight. You know, for all we know, there could be a top player on the rise who just has the wackiest combination of note size and highway angle or size.
Trust me, I think it's the coolest thing that they've implemented since ever. And we're gonna have Curses 110, by the way. I am wrong. The hybrid will be picked at least once for this match. But yeah, like I said before, I think this is like one of the coolest things they've done in forever. Just the highway length and the highway speed to go along with it.
Oh, Panda actually doing pretty respectable on those sweeps at the beginning, but kind of having trouble getting the momentum back with that. Both players kind of having a little trouble getting their ground, but Docy is actually going to start comboing this and getting a little bit into that groove.
Oh, okay.
Comes the 24th notes here. Docy nailing those 24th chords.
And they have 75% that they can use whenever.
Yeah, I think Panda's just trying to find a place that's a little more comfortable for him to activate. So maybe we'll see an activation kind of soon, maybe after these ascending sweeps. Maybe like right around here. But nonetheless, Docy's going to activate instead, and Panda's going to be holding on to their star power in the meantime.
Yeah, they are indeed holding on.
Yeah. Really solid trill to open strumming transition there by Docy, hitting that pretty well.
Oh, he activates now.
There we go.
Just in the middle of the
not a
open
bad
notes.
activation, getting that star power overlap and somewhere where he's very comfortable with holding an 8x, so nonetheless going to get a decent amount of points there.
But Docy, on the other hand, now it just has 75. This Panda will have 25. I mean... And also... Oh, the strummy bit. I forgot about this. And Docy maintaining 400 now for the note streak.
Docy doing super solid on that part, and here comes the sweeps.
I did see it too. Oh, okay. Sets of 4.
Oh, Panda unfortunately missing that star power phrase. That would have been big. But Docy really maintaining a very solid note streak.
Yeah, it's already.
Good strumming control on Panda's part there. Maintaining that note streak pretty well, getting that 4x.
I saw that 4x, but I think Docy had overstrummed on that end there. Both of them missing the phrase, just right then and there.
Yep, here comes that BPM change, and both players adapting pretty decently to that quick BPM change.
Yeah, if I were Panda, I'd activate right now for this low BPM. I'll make the star power last forever.
Yep. Okay,
nice.
he's gonna overstrum, but he is gonna maintain that star power, which is much better. And so that is, I think that's the end of the song.
Yep.
I actually haven't gotten to commentate this specific song yet, so I didn't get a chance to see this. I swore I played this. I don't know why I didn't remember it at all.
Docy ended on 152 streak there, 98%, 78% on the end of Panda, both on the last digit of 8.
Yeah.
So
again, Panda did manage to get a few star power phrases, and did utilize them fairly well. So I mean, you know, Panda does know where to activate. It's just kind of maintaining those 8x's that can go a long way. So nonetheless, it's going to be Panda's pick. So I guess we'll see where that goes. Maybe it'll be something a little more strumming heavy again, or maybe he wants to switch it up.
They haven't explored any solo picks, by the way. It's just been Hava, Nagila, the strumming, and this being the hybrid. So perhaps we can see... I mean, I just want to... I've been dreaming about it, and like Dream of a Jean, I want to see that. I just want to see that played again.
I'm thinking it's going to be Comfortably Dumb, but we could see Dream.
I just want to see another glimpse of it. Just Dream of a Jean. That's all
I know, that section's so nutty. That quick first section.
Right, strumming though, Take This Life. coming right up on the end of Panda. Let's see how they fare in this strummy category zone.
Yeah, we haven't really seen open note abilities from either player, so this could be interesting, or at least like open note, like regular note transitioning, all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, technical open note patterns. What we just
Yeah,
saw.
yeah.
Burst, really. Burst and just sequences.
I think the biggest thing is how both players are going to be handling this chord section right here.
Oh, okay.
Pretty respectful on both players' side. Panda just has to nail this star power here, and great job by both players. Docy gonna have full star power here, and he's gonna use it during these chords. But nonetheless, Panda does have something to work with as long as he can hit that. Unfortunately, misses there, but nonetheless, gonna kind of maintain not too big of a gap as long as he can hit a star power phrase sometime soon.
200 on the end for Docy. And also 25 star power. Oh, never mind. He will have a chance to activate. And he activates immediately.
Oh, that actually that was a pretty solid activation, given he almost hit all of the chords. So I was maybe thinking somewhere around here if he wanted to maybe go for an overlap, but
We're into the chorus. Will he? Oh, no, he overstrummed.
Unfortunately, overstrummed there. Docy maintaining his composure pretty well. I think he's only missed just a few times now, maybe 2 or 3 times. Those chords are, it's just so tricky to hit every single time, and it comes up so often.
Just every time in these verses, man. He is doing pretty good, like, just like that. Like, I haven't seen, like, you necessarily bad on them. They've been good streaks around here.
Yeah, both players are handling that chord section pretty well, and Docy's actually going to hit the chord section this time, and he's going to be able to carry an 8x the whole way through. And there we go, we got a star power for Panda. Going to activate it right away, and I think this is probably one of the best places to activate for him, so pretty smart activation.
Docy will activate in the middle of this chorus right here. We're going to get down to the breakdown soon. We'll see what Panda will be able to make of that. Now here with the Hopin notes. Right now he will.
They're handling this section pretty well.
Oh, I don't think he got that phrase.
Oh, I thought he did. I swore he hit that last note of the phrase. Docy holding a very solid note streak here, actually. Looking very, very comfortable. And with this next star power phrase, we can expect him to activate pretty soon, like right now.
Yeah, he will get those juicy chords in the middle of that activation. Just expanding his lead ever so more. Now looking at a 600 note streak. I gotta give props over to Panda for just showing you know, that he's able to maintain nice streaks with the chords in the middle of the riff there. And also getting a bunch of phrases, by the way. I think this is the most phrases he's hit so far.
It seems like Panda has decent chord ability. It's just the open notes that are kind of tripping him up. And I mean, if you don't have the most experience with open notes, it's such a heavy transition to learning that. It's a completely foreign skill if you're getting into this game.
Yeah. Also notice that they can't exactly finish it a riff off. Like you'll see him combo through most of this, perhaps right here. He just
honestly,
only
that was
misses
probably
once.
the best on the chords Panda has done right there. That was very solid. And yeah, like I said, Docy only missing a few times with a minus. Is that minus 7? I'm
minus
not bad
5.
at math, right? What?
minus 7. I'm an idiot. It would end on 4. I'm so bad brain this stream. I'm so papega. But here we this will be 3-0 over to Docy. I can count. It's 3-0.
I was gonna say, at least you got that right.
Yeah. And so, like I said, again, we've only seen strums and hybrids. Not a tap one so far.
I think we're gonna see comfortably dumb. I think Panda's going for very short picks. I think that's at least in his case more in his wheelhouse. So I honestly think that's probably what we're gonna end up seeing here.
He only has one like pick from both categories strum and hybrid, so it either be those two, it either be Comfortably Dumb or the medley at 110, or it has to be a solo pick.
Yeah.
It's just that.
And I think
One
given
for
how
both.
all short the songs have been, I'm like 80% confident we'll see Comfortably Dumb. I'll be very surprised if we do see something else, and if we do, it's probably going to be Dream of Mahjong. But other than that, I can't see a solo pick. I don't know.
Yeah, isn't Dream short? Isn't it like 2.5 minutes?
Yeah, Dream's
If I
pretty
remember
short.
correctly.
Dream's pretty short from what I remember.
So, by the way, we have some ends on the end of the match at the moment. Just waiting for one of the players. And I must say, for our first match, we got at a 3-0, and to keep you guys updated as to what will come next, we're gonna have Ricky up against Bozzy, and then Taka versus Bass. I'm not gonna pronounce the whole thing. And yeah, we'll see what they're able to make of that, as we have both players now within the VC. If I were Panda, I'd go for a solo pick.
Would you?
I mean, I'm not sure how they play.
I just think given the precedent, like it'd just be kind of like a curveball, but like not the type of curveball where you're like, okay, like I want to do this. More so like I think this will work.
And no, not a single solo will be picked. We're gonna have the medley in Whose Eyes at 110.
Oh.
No solos allowed. No solos. We're just gonna have hybrids and strums. But here we go. We'll see how
I can't wait to see no blue notes for 90 seconds.
We'll see how they do with this pattern here. Look at Panda with nearly getting up to 4x. Now they're at 4x.
Killing it here.
Yeah.
And Docy maintaining it right out of the gate. So if Panda can hit this first star power, that's going to be pretty helpful.
I wonder what that activation that Docy just did, because there was like a set of 2 quads. He probably one-handed that and then activated just so he can go back into tapping the orange, perhaps. I don't know. That just came through my mind. I hear these disjointed quads. Oh, Panda nearly maintained the combo enough to get that phrase.
And Docy maintaining FC right now.
Panda will get that phrase and he'll activate right
after. I want to see just 1-8x. Oh, we'll take it. We'll count it. We'll count it. I think I saw an 8x there for like a second.
Now, I don't want to throw a theory out there. I feel like the reason why Panda might have missed from that phrase, that he might have thought...
Panda did really well on those ascending trips there.
He did. Those trills at the end, he might have thought that one tab note was a strum. Some people can get strums and tab notes mixed up, and I just felt like that might have been the reasoning there. Just random theory that came out of my popped into my head.
Docy gonna activate as soon as he gets that star power.
Yeah, just maintain the 8x. Oh!
Interesting miss on both players right there.
Oh, we got these weird patterns of the trills. Okay.
Both players faring pretty decent on those.
Yeah, fair amount of misses from both set the part of this song right now. 256. Here we go. Docy will.
Interesting patterns coming up here, and Docy's going to activate right away again. Just seems like, as soon as he's getting that star power, just kind of throwing it out there. Probably doesn't know the optimal path, but knows at least when to activate in a general sense to maximize as many points as he can get. Oh, here comes the strummy bits.
Yeah, Docy getting those strums up. He's got those strums. Pain on the hand and struggling. Oh, this will be tough.
This is a much more technical part of the song. There's just so much going on here.
The forcing.
Oh, and here comes the chords. I feel like I never talk about this part enough. This chord section can be so tricky to hit. Because there's a lot of tricky fretting that's going on outside of the chords too, so.
Yeah, it's much like deviate from the form, the way the pattern like that works, where you have a strum and a chord hopo, and right after just an open note that repeats constantly. Docy, on the other hand, it's not making it's making notes of that.
This is a tough section for both players, but nonetheless, Docy gonna have a pretty good score. 420k.
Nice.
So, good stuff.
99 minus 13.
420.96, not 69. Sorry, chat.
Damn.
But nonetheless, great showing by both players. I think Panda had a lot of good ideas for star power usage, but just unfortunately wasn't able to get the star power itself. So, honestly, great job to both players. And we're going to be going into the interview, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Strong showing from Docy, being one of the more underground streamers, I should say, for the Colonial community. He does have a good following. We just saw in the chat with his subs supporting him with his emotes and all. And he's popping up right now with a nice 4-0 sweep to continue him on in this qualifier. Or potential qualifiers, so we have two of them here. Hello, you two.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
My webcam mic is pretty bad, so I'm sorry if I interrupt a bit.
You sound fine, man. You sound fine, man. First question over to Panda. I've noticed that you tend to leer away from the tappy picks there. Is there any reasoning behind that? Or is there like a specific song?
I feel like most of the tapping picks, even though I'm pretty good at tapping, I'm just not as good at those songs.
Yeah.
I mean, those songs in particular?
We saw some good streaks from you. Like you were pretty good at like ascending trips, or like, do you practice trips a lot?
Yeah, I'm pretty good at descending. I'm not as good as ascending, but I normally standard tap ascending.
Okay. And Panda, nice showing from you there. Was there any jitters coming into this? Any pre-match nerves being on a big stage at the moment?
I don't mind being on streams, but I mainly just what is it? I don't really like talking as much on big streams, but that's really what gets me nervous.
You did amazing, man. Just props to you.
Anyone who can hop on a stream, listen, you got my respect. Tournament streams aren't easy. It's a completely different environment, and I admire you for giving it a whirl, and good stuff. As for Docy, how did you handle all of the strumming picks, like all back to back? Like, what did you think of playing so many of them?
So I'll be honest, when my guitar's not over strumming, strumming seems to be one of my stronger points. Solos and such, I'm not the best with. Strumming, I seem to gel more better with, if that's even English.
No, that's good. Yeah, that's fine.
I feel I've got a decent amount of strumming stamina as well. I can thank one of my viewers for that. Froster, shout out to you for making me grind the Holy Mountain until I got it FC'd.
Nice.
Yeah, it's all about that discipline.
Hell yeah.
But great job to both of you. Thanks for coming on, and Docy, we wish you the best of luck, man. And Panda, good stuff today.
Good stuff showing up. We respect that.
Thank you guys for doing what you do. It's appreciated. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, man.
No worries, guys.